What's up everybody, it's your boy Legit. Today's video is going to be some tips and tricks to help you out with some gameplay on Black Desert Mobile. If this is your first time to my channel, you can check out some additional skills, beginner's guides, class guides on Black Desert Mobile in the description down below. Thank you guys for tuning in. Without further ado, let's start with the first tip. The first tip, I'm going to show you how you can make an extra 3 to 4 million silver a day just from doing your daily grinding. That is through crafting a pallet. The 500 hergrass is going to cost you about 250,000 silver, and the 2 wildgrass is going to cost you about 125,000 silver if you just bought it from the marketplace. If you went out and farmed it regularly, it obviously is going to cost you anything, so you have 100% profits. The standard pallet costs 5,000 silver to make. It costs 250 in materials for the herbgrass, another 125. So you're looking at 380,000 silver total cost for that piece. If we go to the market and then you go to consumables and then other consumables, this item sells for a minimum of 664,000 silver, costing you 380,000 silver. Even if you take away the 30% that the market takes away from you, you're going to be at about 100,000 silver profit if you're taking out, if you purchase the materials from the store. If you didn't purchase the materials from the store, that's just straight profit, so you're making like 500,000 silver. That is the best bang for your buck. So while we're at the dye workshop, the second tip we're going to talk about is crafting outfits. Crafting outfits adds a combat power to your character. Crafting outfits, you can go to the dye workshop and then hit craft the outfits. You can craft an armor outfit and a weapon outfit. These give the chance to give purple armor and weapon for your class, your character at that time. If you go to my info and at the bottom you can see your outfits. I have a spirit bound Verdon and a spirit bound Ignis weapon outfit. So if I created another weapons outfit or skin, I'd have 2 of those. I could then go to fuse outfits. I could put them both in there, and it gives you a chance to get that seasonal outfit at the top up there, which would then give that combat power. So I currently have 5 AP and 5 DP. That would give me 16 to 25 AP and 16 to 25 DP, which is obviously a lot stronger. So that would add a lot of combat power. The chances of getting that are very high, so don't get your hopes up, but that is a way to get some additional combat power is through your outfits and your weapon skins. The next tip we're going to talk about, while it might not seem as important, is very important. You want to focus on getting mostly workers with a lot of vitality. You want to have one worker that has a lot of dexterity and one worker that has a lot of strength. You next need dexterity workers to craft materials and pallets. You need strength workers to build buildings. You need vitality workers, however, to do your world gathering. So it is super important, because this guy right here, Letitia, it's a guy named Letitia. I didn't make this stuff up. Anyways, 231 vitality. It takes him 11 hours and 21 minutes to gather what would normally take 16 hours because he has so much vitality. Okay, let's go down to Alistair. 29 vitality. It takes him 14 hours and 3 minutes. So you want to focus on workers with a lot of vitality, so that way the quicker that they're gathering that material means the quicker that you can use that material to make profits. One worker with strength, one worker with dexterity, the rest with vitality. Alright, the next tip we're going to talk about is horses and managing horses. Horses add a lot of boosts and extra stats to your game and help improve your gameplay. You always want to make sure you're leveling your horses. Currently, horses go to tier 5. I currently have a tier 4 horse. I'm working my way towards that tier 5. It does add extra boosts like a fast learner, pack horse, and run speed boost. The higher the tier, the better it is. It does also, when I bond, give 12% max MP for 30 minutes, so it's great. You always want to be leveling your horses. It's super important. Once I get this one to level 10 tier 4, I'll work on that level 2 brown horse and then continue to tame new horses, continue to level horses. So make sure you're always leveling your horses. Super important. Tier 5 is the max horse. So the next tip we're going to be talking about is a 2-part tip. It's going to be focused around pets. There's 2 ways to get pets for those that are struggling to get pets. The first way is by going to the market and then going to pets. This is soft launch, so there's not a lot of pets out there right now. Global launch, I expect this to be a lot more crowded with pets and the selection to be a lot better, so that way you can level your pets. That's the first way. The second way is by going to shop. you can actually go to check all black pearl items. You can actually get the skinny black cat for 400 black pearls. That is the second way to get pets. That is the first tip, how to get pets. Use the black pearls to get that skinny black cat. If you can't find it in the marketplace, that way you can at least get started with one. Pets go to tier 4. There's 4 levels of pets. Each pet has a skill. There's 2 skills you want to focus on with your pets, and that's LT plus LT, which increases your carry speed or your carry capacity. And as the second one is Dark Energy Experience Plus. You really want to focus on those 2 as pet skills. So first and foremost, you want to get your pet to level 4. By doing that is you get 2 pets and you breed them. It doesn't have to be the same pet. You get 2 pets and you breed them. Gets to level 2, get 2 level 2 pets, breed them to level 3, etc. until they're level 4. Works the same as the mounts. Once you get those to level 4, you can actually select the skills that you want for that class or for that pet. So I would definitely recommend doing the LT and the Dark Experience Plus one. If you're looking for the best place to farm for loot, the best place to farm is Nightmare Mode, which you can find at Witch's Chapel and Calpheon. Nightmare Mode offers the ability to drop these ultimate Gruntle armor, the better loot. It's worth 500 million silver, as you saw there. The downside to Nightmare Mode is it's in PvP all the time with anybody, so while you're killing mobs, you're trying to farm, other people can come up and kill you. It is up to 100 adventures can be allowed in this zone, so if you're in a more populated server, this could become an issue. If you don't kill any monsters or adventures within a certain period of time, you are kicked from this mode. The downside to this mode is if you go into this mode, a lot of problems with Nightmare Mode is a lot of people are in the higher guilds and they go in there and they farm people, so it's really hard. So you really want to make sure you go in there with your guild. Try to be in a strong guild. Try to go in there together all at the same time, so that way you can all farm loot in the same area. Try to hide, the best I could say is, and then that is the best place to get loot. To make your life easier for quick traveling, the next tip is going to help you guys out with that. To do this, you want to go to your save location option, which is to the right of your minimap in the top left up there. You're going to want to save whatever location you're at farming. So I'm currently at Witch's Chapel. It's the bottom option, as you see down there. And then if I'm full on gear, my bags are full, or I'm light on potions, I can then come to this option and go to nearby town. And it's going to take me to the closest town. Once I'm done selling whatever I got, I can go back to the option again and go back to Witch's Chapel, and it'll auto path me back to where I was farming at again, and then it's going to continue to farm for you guys. So that is some quick travel option for you guys. Hope that helps you out. Amity is like your reputation for townspeople inside each town in Black Desert Mobile. Some of these people are more important than others. For example, Matthias gives daily quest reward is increased. So if you get his Amity to 75, you get an automatic daily quest reward increase. Let's go to Eileen next. She gives, and when she has that 85 Amity, she gives 5% discount on packages. I'm not going to go through every person. There's about 10 to 15 of them. I definitely recommend Matthias, or shall I say, the daily quest reward increase is more important than the 5% discount on packages. They're both very important. It's not hard to increase the Amity with these people. All you got to do is go up to them, click on Amity. You can spend stamina, or you could do the quest, or you could give them gifts to increase the Amity. I do want to make point, don't forget to collect your gift. I know a lot of people get the Amity up there, but they forget to collect their gift. It is this button right here. And then that is the reward you get for getting her Amity to max. I held off on getting that reward so I could show you guys. And as you can see there, for getting her Amity to 90, it does give 70 large potions. Before I go over the last tip, if you find any of these tips helpful, please make sure you smash that like button to help me out, as well as if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Alright, so the last tip we're going to talk about is the World Boss. The World Boss comes once a day. You want to make sure you get into the World Boss zone as soon as possible, and here's why. The more damage you do to a World Boss, your better chances of a reward. The second part to that is, if the less you die, the better chances of a better reward. This does give you the option for the red and the orange gear, so it's super important that you do the most damage and die the least amount. So, why is it important to get in there right away? Let's say you wait 5 minutes. The way that the Black Desert Mobile has it structured is you could enter 5 minutes, and you're not going to enter a world boss that's at 20. You want it to be at 20. It could be at 12. It could be at 15 if you enter late, and that's going to mean you're not going to do as much damage. Therefore, you're not just getting as good of a reward. So you want to make sure when that world boss pops, you get in there right away. That is the last and final tip. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you next time.